The big night is tonight, the State of the Union address from the president outlining his vision for the coming year. It's especially anticipated because of who or what might be getting some wrath. That's actually anyone's guess. Let's bring in political analyst Steve Swat, a frequent contributor to ABC 10. Steve, welcome back. So this will be the biggest audience for the president this year. A lot of people are going to be tuning in. What are the stakes for him tonight?
Stakes are pretty high. You have to remember he's on a losing streak. I mean, his poll numbers are down, not only his total aggregate, but poll numbers in terms of his handling of immigration, supposedly a strong suit, and also the economy. He just got whipped by the conservative U.S. Supreme Court on tariffs. Democrats have been winning ballot measures up and down, throughout the country for several weeks, and using him as a foil. And consumer confidence is at a 10-year low. So he has to try to turn this around because this is a very important political year, and he wants to hold on to the House, and the Democrats are going to be tying every Republican to him. That's
important, but is that going to be important in his address tonight? Is he thinking, I know he's being told, hey, we're losing independence in a big way right now, but when he starts a speech carefully crafted, there are times where he's been known to go way off script.
Just a few times.
A few times.
Yes. The reason that is so important is that, just as you said, he has to reach those independents to help out fellow Republicans come election time. And how do you do that? It's probably not being as bombastic as he has been. The question is, will he insult the U.S. Supreme Court, which will be sitting in the front row right in front of him because he doesn't like their decision. And so he should, I think, sort of weigh his words very carefully and remember that he's trying to reach a larger audience because this election is extremely important because the majority of the House is at stake.
Sure. So his speechwriters, and let's just say it's Stephen Miller, maybe some other people that are close to him, will they say, we really need you to stay on script here. We need to get some people back into the fold here. Will they give him that mandate and just say, please, as best you can?
They might, but I don't think it really matters. I mean, he's his own man, and
True.
He has a track history. He likes to go off script. He thinks that's endearing to his audience. And so if he goes off script, which he very well might, what could turn out to be a 2-hour State of the Union address. And pretty soon it's getting late in the East Coast and he's going to be losing viewers.
It probably might go close to 2 hours. We've already been given a heads up that he's going to go long even by his standards.
Last year he went 1:40.
Okay, so anything in particular, there's Al Green, is there anything in particular that Californians should be looking out for in this speech tonight?
Well, first of all, Al Green was ejected from the chambers last year because he kept on interrupting the president. From California, I mean, Californians are like people from Kansas and West Virginia in terms of how is the president and how is the administration going to make life easier for me, bring down costs. People are concerned about safety,
Sure.
I think, and they're
Like
also concerned about, are we going to get into a war with Iran?
Right.
Generally, beyond that, for California, and I think we're really concerned about the environmental rollbacks.
Yeah.
And also the immigration situation, because in California we have 1.5 million undocumented immigrants who are vitally important to many segments of our society.
Steve Swat on the State of the Union. Steve, we always appreciate you. All right, ABC 10 will have live coverage throughout the night on air and streaming. Join us for pre-address coverage and local news and weather. The State of the Union starts at 6 p.m. Then join us starting at 10 for post-address analysis and local news on a special edition of ABC 10 News.